Hey, Bubbles. So I'm hoping that people don't get here an hour later. I don't understand why StreamYard does this. I really don't. When I do it, it always says GMT +1. So when I try doing 7:30, it comes up at 6:30. So that's why I have to do 8:30. So it shows at 7:30 and it's still wrong. So I don't know. I don't know. So how is everyone? So hey, who is here? Rosina. Ah, thank you, Rosina. That's very kind of you. Ham Shackleton. Hello. Kiki. Hello. Deborah. So say hi. Robin. Hi. Marlene. Hi. Pie Susan. Hello. How is everyone on their Friday? It is raining here. Christine. Hi. Catherine. Gina. Howard. Naomi, Roxanne, Kerry, Judy, Amesy. Ah, thank you. I love you being here too. Jinda, Lisa, hey. So how is everybody? Diane, hello. Catherine, hi. So you are all here spending summer Friday evening with me, or actually it could be daytime wherever you are. Sienna, hi. Is it raining too in New Zealand? Yeah. Good old rain. Pie Susan, Murky Meg was just on with Eric Hunley earlier. Yes, I believe I am speaking to him on Monday. So I will be having my little slot on Monday. But I will let you know for certain what time it's going up. Siobhan, hi. Hello, Ems and the Bubble family. Judy, I'm bloody cold. How are you? Cold. I've got a jumper on. I'm cold. I've actually, dare I say it, I've put the heating on today. Yes, it is fantastic news, Pie Susan. Absolutely. Diana Lee, good morning. It's 4 a.m. here in Australia. Whereabouts are you, Diane? Because my son is in Melbourne. So I don't know if there's a time difference. He's 9 hours ahead of me. Ginger, did you see the new Tyndall family pic? No, I haven't. I've been working today. I haven't had really a chance to go online and look at anything, but I'm sure I will catch up over the weekend. Tuppence, who is Eric? Eric Hunley he's connected to Nate, the lawyer. They're kind of all sort of working together. So I guess it's discussing what has been going on with Boozy, and I've been sort of speaking to him behind the scenes, and so I'm going to be speaking to him regarding my situation with him. So yeah. Yeah, he seems Diane says, I like Eric, looking forward to seeing that. Yes, I will let everybody know when that's going to be so you can see it. Oh, you're in Adelaide. Oh no, I'm terrible with geography. I don't know how far away that is in comparison to Melbourne. Alice Woodard, hi Ems, enjoy Friday. G, I was out yesterday and got poured on from a bright sunny sky. Yes, it happens here too. Oh, Marlene, it's 8:30. 8:30? What? Honestly, what is going on with my words today? 8:30 in South Africa. Maureen, hi everyone. The temperature here, oh gosh, I don't know, but it's cold. It's dropped considerably. We've gone from having scorching hot weather to it's very cold and it's raining. Lynn Iverson, hello. Hi, like your show, started a boycott of Penguin Books, who are publishing H's memoir, 1000 on board. Oh, Lynn, send me the link. I'll put my email in the description box after I've done this video. Send me the link and I will put that up so people can sign that if they want to. Ham Shackleton, I'm Eric as well, but not the one you're talking about. Well, no. Eric seems to be a popular name. Lisa K, still working. It's all of 61 degrees out. Have my patio doors wide open. Perfect day with lots of sun. Ugh, I'm envious. I'm envious. Yay, Nookie Bear, you made it. Did Nate get in touch with you then? No, Eric has got in touch with me, but he's in touch with Nate. So I think he's kind of fielding a lot of what people, I'm assuming there's a lot of people that have been in contact, but he's trying to, I guess, be in contact with the right people. Because obviously, I guess they've got to be careful who they speak to. So I'm speaking with him on Monday. Oh, it's 9 hours from Melbourne. Is it really? Wow. Lisa K, you have a friend in Adelaide. Oh, do you? Tuppence, 12 degrees. Yeah, do you know, it's probably around that. And that feels cold to me. It's probably not cold for some people, but that's cold for me. Sweet freedom. Hi, Ems. Wrapped up in my duvet, freezing here. I know. It's very cold here. It's dropped so suddenly. Roxanne, it's 11:30 in California, and I send all my best to those affected by the hurricane. Yes, I think we have to say that. There is so, I mean, I've been watching, I don't know about you guys, but I've been watching the news. It's crazy how this hurricane has just devastated so much of Florida. It's quite scary. Chrissy Richards, the only book I'm buying is Valentine Low and Lady C. Yes, I have got Valentine Low ready to go. So I will be bringing you some of that on the channel for the ones that have not, are not able to buy it. So I'm bringing that to you. Lisa K, you're going to check my temperature. So I'm assuming that's the weather, because that would be really good if you're able to check my actual temperature. Kate H, hi, my lovely. Kerry Nash, yes, like, please, guys, like the video. Thank you, Kerry. That's a great reminder. Thank you. Yes. Maureen, oh, yes, I'd sign that petition. Yes, me too. Freya, hello, Freya. Chrissy Richards, it's 8:30 in is it Solar, Spain. Had a lot of rain last night, but sunny today. 24 degrees in the shade, but hot in the sun. Yes, we've just gone into just loads of rain. Laurie Wilcox, hey Ems from Georgia, USA. Hello. Lynn Iverson, nothing official, posted on Lady C and got this number of okays. Just spread the word. I will. Ballroom Diva, hello, my lovely. Acme, hello from the Midwest, 145 there. Nearly at 20. Yes, I know, Kate. I know. Nearly at 20K. We did it. Do you know, can you remember back when it was something crazy, like, I don't know, 13K subscribers or something like that, and it just felt such a huge milestone to get to 20K, and it felt like it was gonna, like, I don't know, it felt like it was never gonna happen, and here we are, nearly at 20K. We are just doing so well as the Bubble family. Diane Lee, Adelaide is a beautiful state. Our weather is warming up here. Yes, you're heading into your summer. I think my son's picked the perfect time to come over to see you all. Trev's book is going to be a must. Sweet Freedom says, yes, of course, when that comes out, absolutely. It is what it is. Hello, 8 to 9 hours by train and bus. Oh my gosh, that's almost like from where I am. Like if I was to drive to Yorkshire, that's 6 hours. So I think then, like from Yorkshire to say Scotland is another 6 hours. So it's that's almost like one end to the other, almost for us here. Cami, I am very well, thank you, my lovely. How are you? Oh, Kerry, Lisa K, your temp is 15.5. Ah, thank you. I appreciate that. Not too, what, it feels colder than that. I don't know why. Nookie Bear, that's good to know. I did email Nate though, so I'm glad someone got in touch. Thank you, Nookie, for doing that. Yes, I would imagine he's been inundated. I would imagine this has just gone crazy, hasn't it? It's just gone absolutely crazy. Lisa K, I spent the last 2 days dealing with the hurricane since I'm a professional emergency manager who studied me. Oh, wow. Really? Studied meteorology in graduate school. Wow. I mean, how are things over there? Jerry, is it Gerald? Is it Gerald Bucci? Is that how you say it? is it, or Bookie? Please comment on Bookworm's latest video on the wife's mind control practices over H. Scary stuff. Yeah, it's well, there's a bit of brainwashing. I would definitely say there is some brainwashing that's gone on, you know, and you do get this with narcissistic personality types, but I would also say that there's an element of Harry that is aware of some of the things that he's doing. So it's a bit of both, I would say. We can't blame Meghan for everything. Harry, you know, he's a free thinking individual, and as much as, yes, there's been an element of brainwashing, but some of the things he has done, especially in the way he's behaved when he's over here, that is all him. Serendipity, hello to you. Gail, UK, raining here in Northern Ireland too. Looking forward to the Valentino book. Yes, me too. That is blowing up everywhere, isn't it? It's almost like it's gone Tom Bauer, Valentina Lowe, and it's definitely not favorable to Meghan right now. Carolina Gallegos. You can order the book from the book depository in the UK with free shipping. I already pre-ordered mine. Oh, okay, brilliant. Excellent. That's good to know. Kay Jackson, evening to you too. Tuppence, do we not want the Harkles at the coronation? In all fairness, I think no. Whether or not they will come is difficult to say. And I think a lot of the stuff that gets done is to keep them where they can, in a way, control the narrative, because we know that when they are left to kind of roam free reign, then they monopolize the media. I mean, King Charles will be and the family will be very, very aware of this, that they do monopolize the media. I mean, look at the Queen's funeral. They still monopolize the media, albeit they were here in the UK. So unfortunately, I think if they have them over, at least they can control it a little bit. Whereas if they're left to their own devices, goodness knows what they'll do. I do wish this chat wouldn't jump, because I miss people's I miss when people speak. Well, type, should I say. Maureen, good to hear Karma is visiting Boozy. Yes, I have to say, I think you cannot deal with bullying by being a bully. You know, if you're basically saying that people are bullying in his eyes, I mean, the thing is, he's employed by them, so he's biased. Because if it was just about bullying, then if he was actually someone that was passionate, say, about taking down hate accounts, what he calls hate accounts, then why does he not take down the Squad YouTube account? Why does he allow the Sussex Squad to speak the just most vile vitriol that gets spoken? So we know he's biased because we know he's employed by them. So to me, this is just censorship. It's exactly what it is, censorship. Lady Jane, hello. Yeah, it is what it is. Australia is a huge country. I didn't realize how huge it was until my son was going out there. I think it's just not something I've ever really thought about kind of looking into. But then when my son was talking about going out there and he was saying how long it would take to get from sort of certain like cities over there, I was just like, wait, how long? And I was a bit like that with the States. I mean, when I visited Missouri, I think I thought that it would only take a few hours to get from one end to the other, and it's really not. It's huge. Heaven on earth. Hey, Ems from Aspen, Colorado. Hello, Snowy. Princess Dumbarton. We have got 216 in the chat so far. Please, please, please give the video a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't, well, then don't. Tina Styles, I've ordered Valentine Lowe's book. What do you think about my question? Do you think the Palace have given him the nod to publish? Bearing in mind the Palace aren't officially publishing the report. I would say yes, potentially, because I think they had to seem like they were doing the right thing in regards to Meghan, because they would have got slammed. I think the people that were involved in the bullying, the ones that had been bullied, obviously would not be happy with something being in a way hidden. They would want something done about it. So I think in a way this was a very clever move, because now the royal family can't get blamed for this. This is now their choice to publish this. I think it was a very clever move. And I did say that when the Queen passes, the gloves are going to come off. And that is exactly what's happening. Rosina, hello. Right, Acosta, I'm not even going to attempt that beginning name of yours. So I'm just going to call you Acosta. Hi, Ems. I envy you people there at UK because of the cold weather here in Florida. We have the hurricane. Glad you are all right. Yeah, and and I'm so sorry that you're all going through that. And I appreciate that here in the UK, we do not get anywhere. I mean, we've had strong winds, but nothing to the level that you have over there. And I really do hope that you guys stay safe. Marlene, Boozy chose the wrong person to mess with. Yes, absolutely. But he did exactly the same to Nate the lawyer that he did to me. Albeit we're not exactly the same because I'm a therapist. He put out that I was a fake therapist. So he did in a way. And I think that's why they want to talk to me, because I've gone through, it shows a pattern of behavior. I would guess. I don't know. Judy Faulkner, it feels much colder. I'm practically sitting on my radiator. Yeah, I know what you mean. I've actually put my heating on today. I'm like, oh my God. Chantel Appleby. Hi, Ems from Australia, Perth, Western Australia. It's 2:39 a.m. Oh, bless your heart. You are, wow, you must be tired. Lynn, also email Penguin Books. Their shares will start falling quickly. Well, I've heard that he's going in and doing these rapid edits now. He's and I think that she's apparently gone in and she's trying to edit the podcast. But I've also heard that Spotify have said no, the podcast is going out as is. I don't know. We'll see. Ham Shackleton, the damp air makes it feel colder. Yes, I would agree with that. Maggie P, well, I'm happy that you are here too. Happy to join your live stream, and I'm happy that you are here too. Howard, close your curtain when it gets dark. Keeps the temperature of your room in your room. Yes, good point, actually. Good point. I will do that. I've got my mum and dad coming tomorrow, and they accost my room when they come and stay over. Quite rightly so, because they should have the comfy bed, and I go down and sleep on the sofa. So I will make sure that I close my curtains. Lady Jane, it's 2:33 p.m. in the afternoon, Friday on the east coast of the USA. If you're in the UK, are you only 5 hours ahead? Well, I guess, yes. If it's 2:33 when you start the live with me, then yes, that's correct. 5 hours. Christina, hi from Sweden. You got this. Thank you. And Dor, I've never interacted with Christopher Boozy yet. He's blocked me on Twitter, so I blocked him back. However, my Twitter now has a padlock at the end of my name. Assume it means my account is locked. Yes, I believe it does, from what I can remember. I do believe that you've locked your account. Yes. So it means that I believe at that point, only the people that have followed you can reply to you, I think. Kelly Miller, did you hear about Katie Nichols' news? No, I don't know if I did. Can you let me know what that is? Maggie P, Lady Jane, you're on the East Coast too. Guys, jumped again. Thora Gold, hello, my lovely. Going back up the chat. It just jumps. It's so annoying. Pippa, hello, my lovely. Yes, I'm okay. Thank you. How are you? It is what it is with everything that's going on right now. Dishes are flying in Montecito. Yes, I would imagine they are. I would imagine these two are not happy with what is happening. They've been shoved right down the bottom of the website above Andrew. They are slowly, I think, being moved out. And I knew, I had a feeling that was happening because I've been hearing rumbles of the titles going. I've been hearing rumbles of King Charles wanting to change the Councillor of State to have only working royals. So there's a lot going on. I think he's literally come in and been like, right, what can we change? Enid, hello from Coral Gables, Florida. How are you over there, Enid? How is everything over there? Are you safe? Are you okay? Is your family okay? Tuppence, hope they aren't invited. I don't want them around. Yes, I don't think anyone does. After the absolute debacle of the funeral where they just monopolized everything, I agree. But I think it will be a tactical move if they do have them over here, because it will just stop them taking the limelight, because it's the king's coronation. He's going to want it to be about, because look what happened when he went on a visit, and instead of it being about his visit, it was about the four of them going together to do that walk around. They monopolize the news. S. Stafford, they'll be there hopefully with a candle in front. I had to laugh with that great, bless that pillar candle. Whoever did that, I mean, if that's the Queen, it's like she's had the last say. Whoever did that seating arrangement with that big pillar candle, it was genius. Maureen Ingleston, the Harcourts must be ready to spontaneously combust all these books exposing the truth. Yes, I agree. They must be kind of, wow, what's going to come next? And it's like they're almost going to be like they're drowning in all this stuff that's coming out. And I think, like I say, the gloves have come off. I think a lot of people stop saying things out of respect for the Queen. Now the Queen's gone, and I think people are just kind of going, no, we're not having this anymore. Pie Susan, it's a bit hard to keep him away from the coronation of his father. Yes, and that's the other aspect. In a way, you have to look at it. I mean, it's such a difficult one, because even as his son, he's treated his father so terribly. So it's going to be, he's the father, and he's his son, and obviously it's the monarchy. So I personally just think they just need to rein them in somehow. Carolina, hardcover at the book depository is half the price of Amazon. Okay, that's great. So if we want to get Valentine Lowe's book, the book depository is the place to go, and it's free delivery. It is what it is. If the Dimwit duo come to the coronation, we need bigger candles, maybe wider candles, because obviously she's attached to him like a barnacle, so we need wider candles. Maybe, I don't know. Stafford, I can't wait for the audiobook read by Valentine too. Is it? Oh, that will be interesting. That might be a good one to get. Diane Lee, it takes 16 hours to drive from Adelaide to Sydney. Does it really? Wow, that's I remember when I drove I did a little mini road trip, and I drove from Missouri to New Orleans, and I think that was 14 hours, and that was a trek. Amanda L, hi Ems, Nate will walk this. Yeah, he's got all the evidence there, but you know what, I think the biggest thing is I think it's going to expose anyone that's helped Boozy, because we're seeing a lot of things coming out. Well, I am especially a lot of stuff that's coming out about accounts helping him. Now, obviously, we don't know necessarily who these accounts are, but I think, unfortunately, Boozy is going to be the sort of person that if anyone has helped him, he's going to take them down with him, I would surmise, because he's not going to want to go down just on his own. He's going to be saying, well, look, hang on a minute. These people were giving me stuff. These people were showing me things. So I've just put out what I've been sent. So I think, there's going to be this is probably going to be a massive thing for a lot of people. Judy Faulkner, come on everyone, there's only 15 on the likes. Yes, please, come on guys, there's 300 in the chat. Get that like button pressed, please. It really helps the algorithm, guys, to get that like button going. Well, unless you don't want to like it, in which case that's fine, but if you do, please. Thora, hello Ems and chat. Hello my lovely. Karen H, MM's mum took him off the meds he was on from trained therapists, and then treated him. Then he did touch therapy in CA. So between all the switching of meds and therapy training, she has control. Oh, right. I wasn't aware of that. That's pretty severe if that's the case, because especially when you're on any medication, you should ideally be weaned off, and that can take months, sometimes years, depending on the level of medication. I'm sorry, but by looking at the stuff that's been like when he was doing the stuff with other therapists, it's very almost for the cameras. It doesn't seem I certainly wouldn't do something on camera. I just think that's very odd. Maybe they do that in over there. I don't know, but it's odd. Annalise Hamilton, hi Ems, hello. Kerry Nash, what's your view on Katie Nichols' book R.E. Prince George? I haven't. This is the first I'm hearing of it. I will have a look. I don't know. So when I have a look at it, I will be able to form an opinion on that. I'm hoping it's favourable. Judith Lee, reports are that several removal vans have been seen at the duo's 16 bathroom house in Montecito. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. Those two are not in love. They are not together as a couple, as in a loved up, harmonious couple. Their body language, especially when you look at it in the funeral, is either very forced or they're just very detached. There's a lot of mirroring that goes on, but in the opposite way. So this is how you can tell when a couple's in sync, they mirror, but they mirror together. Whereas if they mirror apart, you will find that one will do something and then the other one will copy. That shows you that there's either insecurity or they are just not happy with each other. And you saw that a lot. Yes. Deborah, I'm learning more British words. Does a jumper mean what we would call a sweater? Princess Dumbleton answers, yes, a jumper is a sweater. Thank you. Yes, it is. Jacqueline, hello, my lovely. Hello, Ems and Bubbles Worldwide, sending hugs from New Mexico. Ham Shackleton, the Beeb report that the death cert claims the Queen died of old age. That's akin to saying she died of breathing. I think it was the stress of the Harklesons top of the loss of Philip. Yes. Well, I think there's no way that anyone can say that a woman of her age at 96 was not under stress from the constant onslaught of what Harry and Meghan did, and the media. I'm gonna be honest. I am gonna blame some of the media here because the media are responsible for the constant puff pieces that were put out there. I think it was pretty shocking that the media didn't kind of have this. Like I think I said before, like an embargo in a way where it's like, no, it's the Queen's funeral. Let's not do this. But they didn't. And I think the media have a lot to play in this as well. I think the way they behaved in just getting their clicks and their money, I think it's very like a vulture. It's horrible. Tuppence, a jumper is a pullover sweater. Yes, it is. Lisa K, it's raining for you and it's high humidity. So yes, definitely feels colder. Rhea, hello, my lovely. Tuppence, a cardigan is a button-up sweater. Yes, it is. You know what? I might have to do a video on kind of American versus English. And Danielle Swan, hello, my lovely. I hope they aren't allowed to edit anything. Let the world see what they were willing to say before the Queen died. Yes, I mean, that's the thing, isn't it? I mean, if they're going to go in and start editing things to make it seem as if, but the mere fact, let's be honest, the mere fact they are going in and editing tells us, whether we hear it or not, that they were going to speak very badly about the Queen and the royal family. So if they weren't, there'd be nothing to edit. See, look, see again, my like last week, my cat and my dog are going to start playing again. They want attention. Look, can you see in the background there? Kate H, I've got my heating on too. The price of gas and electricity doubles at midnight. Yes, I know. That's why I'm going to put it on for a bit, and then as it gets late, I will just get my food, get into bed, turn the heating off. And that's what I'll be doing. It's jumped again. Oh, it's so annoying. Oh, Patricia, sorry, I missed. Thank you, my lovely, for that super chat. Thank you very much. It's very kind of you. Sorry that I didn't notice that sooner. I'm getting to you all. Nomi, do you think if there are enough YouTube channels who were defamed by Boozy, there may be a class action suit? Well, I'm not in touch with the American law, but I would imagine so. I think that's what it means, isn't it? I don't know if there's over a certain amount. I don't know if anyone here knows, but if there's a certain amount, then yes, I think you potentially could. I don't know how that would work if we're in the UK. I don't know, but I would think so. I mean, he's done it to people. So, you know, to me, he cannot get away with this. It's one thing if you're exposing the truth. If you're exposing the truth, then, like I've said before, then you've only got yourself to blame if you've lied. But by doing what he's done, he's gone after people that are innocent people just because we're doing a YouTube channel on somebody that he happens to like or he's being paid to work for. That's not okay. It doesn't mean you can go on and just lie about somebody. Sarah, Mary Beth, hello, my lovely. I hope you're okay because you're in Florida, so I hope you're okay. Sarah, what do you think about the man who thinks he is C and C's son? I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure about that. I haven't looked into it enough, so I don't know. I really don't. Skeptical. Don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, DNA tests will solve that, wouldn't it? Straight away. So, Shackleton, a woolly jumper is a sheep cross of a kangaroo. Very good. Victoria, hello, my lovely. Okay, just making sure. Oh, Anna Dor, sorry. I mean, I think Twitter has locked my account, not me. I can only share other people's tweets and maybe quote a tweet. Oh, that's a new one for me. I don't know if I haven't been on Twitter for a year, so I don't know. It's possible. I maybe Google that and see what the little padlock sign means. I don't know. Kelly Miller, apparently she has said Prince George was saying things to classmates about his dad being king in the future, and people are upset. Well, how would they know that? I'm sorry, but no, I don't know if I believe that. I think that's pretty poor. And why would you? That's about children. I'm sorry, that's wrong. Kids say things. And even if he did say that, then so what? So I think that's to put that publicly in the paper about a child, that's pretty low. That is pretty low. If you've got to be that desperate to get your money that you've got to put something about a child in your paper. Yeah, no, I don't like that at all. And I'd like to ask where she found that out, because I would imagine when you go to a school that's got one of the future kings of England, then I would imagine that there will be some kind of non-disclosure maybe, or something that I'm not buying that at all. Diane, I read somewhere Montecito was sold. Have you heard about this? Well, I've always said that I don't believe they're there. I've always said this. I've always said I don't believe they're there because I looked into it. There's never any signs of them living there. So if it is sold, then it's possible it's been bought by somebody else. Yes. I mean, I think they're going to be getting a bit strapped for cash soon because no one's really employing them anywhere. Diane Lee, do you think A and L will receive their titles? No, I actually don't. I don't. I think that's why everyone's being maneuvered out. No, I actually genuinely don't, because when the royal website was updated with the Prince and Princess of Wales, that would have been the perfect chance to put Prince and Princess in, and he didn't. So I genuinely don't think they're going to get them. I could be wrong. I don't know, but I just don't think so. Gerald, how is your son? He's loving it. He's still in Melbourne. He's booked a month, I think, trip on the Gold Coast. He's visiting the Gold Coast. He's going to be uploading some videos. He's going to be starting a YouTube channel. So I would ask all of my lovely bubbles when I do have the details of this, if you would love to go across and subscribe to his channel for me. That would be very, very helpful, and I will let you know. And you don't have to, but it would be nice if you did. But yes, he's very excited. He's loving it at the minute. Princess Kirill, I hope that Charles follows the Queen of Denmark's move. Yes, I agree. I do too. Enid, yes, we are next to Miami, so all are fine, but the West Coast is horrible. I know, it's very sad indeed. All hail the karma candle. Jane, hi everyone from near Milton Keynes, UK. Oh, Milton Keynes, I used to live there for a little while. We should all send church candles to Montecito for Xmas. I agree. Wouldn't that be a great thing to do? Maureen, I want to marry that candle and, and have it in tea lights. Have its little tea lights. I'm not sure I'd go that far, Maureen, but I hear what you're saying. Princess Dumbledon, even if George said that, it is true. It's no one's business what kids say to their playmates. And how did they get this info? Agree, absolutely. How desperate do you have to be to actually put that in the paper? And and at the end of the day, that means that would mean that someone's parent, some kid has gone home, said this, and they could have made it up themselves, but they've said it to their parent, and that parent's then rung the paper to say, oh, guess what my son said. No, please. John, darn tootin'. I love that saying, darn tootin'. Princess Dumbledore, apparently she gets plenty of free candles already. Yeah, I'd imagine. Elaine Walsh, is there? Oh, Christine, hello from sunny Manchester. Hello. Oh, you got sun in Manchester? Well, Elaine Walsh, is there a petition for the Sussex title removal from the citizens in Sussex? Yes, there is, but no one has sent it to me. Bearing in mind I'm from Sussex, nobody has sent this to me. So if anyone knows of it or has seen it, somebody circulating it, please send it to me so I can put it up on my page. The body language, Fiona Hall, the body language guy sent those vile tweets to the Met Police. The message they sent back to him was they are aware of the tweets. Disgusting. Yeah, well, to be fair, the police are not particularly, well, I'm going to say the police, I want to say the police where I live. When I was going through all of the bullying and doxing last year, I obviously rang them probably 2 or 3 times, and I showed them evidence of what was being said about me. Their response was, it's a civil case. If you are that bothered by it, you will have to sue them. So I was like, wow, okay, thanks for your help. Not. Tina Stiles, I believe Katie Nichols' book has had extracts printed. The quote in question refers to Prince George apparently saying to another child, my dad will be king one day, trying to paint him badly. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty bad. Shelley's Cloud, did you see the TMZ headline about her surrogate suing her, then getting taken down about a few minutes? Yes, I did see that. I didn't manage to screen grab it, but I did. Someone sent it to me and I can't find it. But yes, I heard that. And that was, I think, was that to do with, I believe, the daughter. How true that is, I don't know. But yes, I did see it. The book over here won't be available until next year. Oh, that's a shame. Diane Lee, I am a royalist. I just hope Australia doesn't. But yeah, I know that there are definitely rumblings. Yeah, I'm hearing that as well. Hopefully not. Laurie Wilcox, will we be able to get Lowe's book in the States? I think someone just said that that's next year. I think. I don't know. I don't know whether they're just going to roll it out gradually. I don't know. Helen Dolan, sorry I'm late, just had visitors, so can now enjoy your video. I love Friday nights. Have we got Trev back? No, unfortunately not, with everything that's going on. And I did mention this in a video. I did record a video today and I'm going to upload it tomorrow, so I do talk about it on there as to what happened. Unfortunately, I got flagged by YouTube. One of the videos I did with Trevor got taken down. I got out of nowhere. It was a video from about a month ago, so I don't understand how or why they suddenly just flagged this randomly. So I got a message, an email from YouTube saying that we've taken one of your videos down for harassment. So then they give you a chance to review the video. So I went on and reviewed it, and I was like, there's nothing. I mean, yes, it's got Trevor's colorful language on it, but I didn't see anything on there that I thought was actually harassing. So I then messaged back and said, I've looked at the video. I can't see anything. Maybe I'm thinking they've maybe made a mistake. They said no. They literally then said, no, sorry, we're taking the video down. And I got a warning. So it was literally then about, I think, 2 days or maybe a day or so after that, that then Trevor got demonetized. So I think something was going on behind the scenes. So both Trevor and I had said that, look, for the minute, let's just step back, step away from it all. And yeah, so who knows? I mean, I like I've said on my video tomorrow, I have got a Rumble account now, which I've just opened up in case this channel goes down. So I will keep you up to date on everything. But at the minute, I don't know what's going to happen. Jane Bryant, I couldn't help imagining the wife running home to watch herself at the funeral to see she'd been turned into a candle. Yeah. Ham Shackleton, 303 watching, 168 likes. Yeah, a reminder again, guys, hit that like button because it helps the algorithm. I know it's easy to do to forget to hit the like button, because when I'm watching a video on YouTube, I only now, having a YouTube channel, do I now purposely make sure I hit the like button, because I always used to forget, always. So I know how hard it is sometimes when you get involved, you're like, and you just forget to like the video. So yeah, please go in and like this video, if you like it. Drayton, do you think her strange handling is, as Bookworm 2 suggests, Nutmeg's was of hypnotizing? No, I don't know. No, I don't think she's hypnotizing. I mean, don't get me wrong, I really like Bookworm, but no, I don't agree with that. I think this is very much about when you are a narcissistic personality type, it's almost like it's brainwashing in a way. When you gaslight somebody enough, you're able to in a way control them to a degree. But what happens is Harry will be in a place where he will be so desperate to keep her happy, because all the time she's happy, she's not going at him. She's not attacking him, putting him down, making him feel crap about himself. So what he will be doing is he will be doing things to please her. And unfortunately, that even means going after his own family. He'll be aware of what he's doing, but he will be doing it to stop her from going at him consistently. Because if you can imagine someone consistently attacking you, verbally, shouting at you, screaming at you, putting you down, after a while, you can't cope, and you'll do whatever it takes to stop that from happening. And that is what I believe is happening with Harry. She is constantly on his case all the time. So in the end, he'll be very childlike almost. He will just be doing things to please her. Jacqueline, hi guys from Scotland. Nicola Christ, hi Ems, hi from Scotland. Nate the lawyer is going to wipe the floor with Boozy. Yes, I believe he will, because he's got truth and he's got the law on his side. Snowy, 193 likes and 312 watching. Hopefully people will be hitting that like button right now. Princess Dumbarton, she always has to grab his hand and arm, always has a hand on his back steering him around. It's sickening. Yeah, it is control. It is that kind of where she's always, it's like she taps him, and the way she does it is basically to say, I'm still here, I'm aware of what you're doing. John Corney, do newcomers to UK swear allegiance to king and country? I don't think so. I mean, do you know what? I actually don't. I mean, as a person that's always lived here, I actually don't know. I mean, maybe it might come up in when they are having citizenship. It might be in there. I actually don't know that, and I don't know if anyone else knows that here. It is what it is. Yes, keep pressing. If you keep pressing, then maybe it will counteract it for anybody else. Suzette, I'm in the States and pre-ordered the book from Book Depository. Okay, so that seems to be the way to go, guys. Go to the Book Depository and you may be able to get the book from there. Diane, is abusing him, if that's all true about the hypnosis. I'm not sure I believe the hypnosis, but like I say, she still will be controlling him. Letty, hey Ems, can two narcissistic individuals be in a relationship? Yes, they can. They can, actually. It will be a very toxic relationship, and it won't be a happy relationship. And again, it usually does depend on the type. Like, for example, we've got Harry and Meghan being, in a way, celebrities. So I think with Harry, he stays in it because he's too stubborn and too proud to say that everybody was right. So there'd be an element. So he will be staying. You can basically cohabit in the relationship. It's not really what I would say a relationship, but yes. Barbara Smith, if King Charles follows Queen Margaret of Denmark and does not give A and L, will Emmem think of moving on? I would actually hazard a guess and to say that I would think that she's already on that track anyway. I don't think they're going to get the titles. I would say that she is already, if not, because possibly seeing somebody else. I don't know for sure, but knowing the way I know narcissistic personalities, she's possibly already started to move on, because she would be degrading Harry. She would be degrading him now. He's absolutely in the devalue stage. The only reason he hasn't moved into discard is because she still needs him. So once she's found a suitable person to replace him, he will be gone. But he's most definitely in the devalue stage now. You can see that by the body language. Karen Marie, a bit late to the party, Ems, but at least I got here. Nutmeg must be in a tizzy right now, desperate to keep up her narrative, but worried her title will go because of it. Yes, I would absolutely agree with that. Because I think that there is definitely some things that are maneuvering behind the scenes. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have a hot flush any minute. I can feel it happening. Jane Bryant, from experience work-wise, he has the look of someone on benzodiazepine most of the time. Yeah, he does look out of it. I will agree with you there. He really does. And I would imagine that he's possibly on something to cope with. Probably, I would say he's got anxiety, even depression. I would say that he will be definitely on things to cope with things like that. Marilee, I am still trying to catch up. Who is Boozy? Christopher Boozy is somebody on Twitter that seems to go after certain accounts that speak out about Harry and Meghan and Amber Heard. He's employed. What we know is that I don't know, but I believe and I've heard that he is employed by either them directly or by their PR team, and he just, I sort of feel stirs up trouble, and he just goes after people. And so there is a lawyer that he has gone after, and that lawyer is now fighting back. Maggie P, I wish I could press the like multiple times. Oh, bless you. Thank you. Princess Dumbarton, if anyone had their hands all over me all the time, I would run away. Yes, I would agree. It's not, I mean, it's one thing to just have a hug and and hold hands occasionally, of course, but it's very different the way they two do. And the thing is, the way I look at their relationship is, if you look at Catherine and William, the Prince and Princess of Wales, they mirror each other in unison. They're very in tune with each other. And that's how you can see that this is a healthy, loving relationship. They don't need to have these big public displays of affection. They're always laughing with each other. You can just see it in their eye contact, their body language. When you have someone that's over each other all the time, it's almost like they're trying to pretend and give the the pretense of, we are in love, we are a happy couple, when actually their body language screams something completely different. Oh, it's jumped again. there's so many comments. Do you think the royals will have to turn their heating off? You know what? I probably think they would. In any of the rooms that they're not using, then yeah, I think they'd only would have heating on of the rooms that they would be using. Gail UK, Lady C is smart enough to guard what she says, but her hints strongly suggest there's a lot more to come out on the dreadful duo. Oh yeah, I would think yes, most definitely. Helen Dolan, yes, I think that if this book and Netflix find any lies, then the palace will reveal about moon bumps. I don't know if we're ever going to know the truth about the children, purely and simply because I unfortunately think that they must know, the family must know. I don't know how you would be able to, for their Harry and Meghan to have hidden that so well that they don't. Maybe in America, maybe, but that I think they must know something. And unfortunately, I think they will get blamed. They will get blamed for some of it. And I think that's maybe they don't want to open that can of worms. I don't know. Lottie Totty, hello everyone. Black belt barrister Luke Laurie has been targeted by this character. Oh, he's been targeted as well, has he? Oh my goodness, he's gone after quite a few people, hasn't he? He's definitely stirred the hornet's nest. Karen H, Emma's PR team was paying 10 English-speaking tabloids to put in 3 stories a day about the duo in 2019. Imagine what they're spending today. It's a blind revealed from October. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. And I think that this is where the media are responsible in a way, because they're no longer speaking the truth anymore. And that's why a lot of people come to YouTube now to find the truth, because we do a lot more research. The media doesn't print the truth anymore. Well, not everyone, but most. They keep putting out these puff pieces of how amazing she is. And I'm sorry, but when you have to keep doing that, that just tells you that they're not. Because if you're a good person, then your actions should speak for themselves. You don't have to do anything. People know it. But because she's not and he's not, they're continually putting out these stories to say how amazing they are. There have been some very terrible tweets about Prince George, like death threats. Exactly. That's my point, Laurie. You know, if Mr. B was so, hell-bent on, getting rid of the hate, then why not get rid of those? You know, a lot of those are under Scobie's thread or his thread or wherever. Why not get rid of them? He doesn't. That is vile. All the time they're moaning about people, the things that people have said about the Harry and Meghan's children. They feel it's okay to say that about the Cambridge children. It really angers me at the hypocrisy. Kerry Nash has been sending vile tweets. Oh, that's just so wrong. It's so wrong. It's a child. And that Katie Nichols now has a lot to answer for, because now what she's done is that she's opened that by her putting that story out. And I hope that she's ashamed of herself, because that's what she's indirectly done, is cause all of this to be directed at a child. That's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting to do that. I'm seeing the Pisces, and I'm seeing the Dodi Fayed theory again too. Yeah, here we go. No, Nicole, Michelle, I won't be buying her book either. And I wouldn't be buying. I mean, he's a child. It's disgusting. Deborah, I saw something on GB News about a 14-year-old girl taking her own life after reading something on the internet. I want to read it later. That makes me so sad. And you know what? This is what angers me about online bullying. And actually, my video that ties in really well with my video that I'm putting up tomorrow, because I talk about bullying tomorrow. And I did that because I've had a lot of people say, why do people bully? What do they do? And it does tie in with that, because people bully for a reason. But the problem what they don't realize is that the people that read these things, some of them struggle with their own mental health. And I class myself as quite a strong person. But last year, when it was all going at me, even I found it really hard. I found it hard. So I can imagine what a young, impressionable 14-year-old, with them seeing it, how awful that must be. It's so wrong. And I think that social media and these platforms, they need to be better. They need to stop this. Please pass the pepper. Great. Send the link. We can live vicariously through your son. Yeah, I will be as well. I'll be very envious of my son's adventures. Well, I'm sitting in rainy, cold England. Natalie Defoe. Hey, my lovely. Helen Dolan. I think no, they should keep away from UK. Harkles are finished. Yeah. Well, yes. No one really likes them, to be fair, apart from maybe the odd few. Sally Ann, hello to all the bubbles and M's from Wales. Hello, Sally Ann. No, it's okay. Don't worry. You can either watch this on the replay when it ends, but the fact that you've made it, even if it's for 2 minutes, just drop in and say hi. It's something. It is what it is. Archie probably is real no matter coming out from whatever's channel. But Lily, yes, I've always said that I believe A is real. I do believe that, but I do believe he's here in the UK. I do not believe that he's in the States. Lily, I have my own thoughts on that. I won't put because I probably get banned. Kay Jackson, the padlock on Twitter means the person has locked their account. I've had 10 Twitter accounts shut down over the years. I'll never go back on there again. Hope your lad is having a great time. Kay, I do agree with you. So I hope that answers the question, that apparently maybe you didn't realize, but it seems that you've locked your account, which is what I thought. But maybe I think sometimes you can click something and not realize you've done it. So yeah, he's having a great time. He's having a ball. He's loving it. I watched the body language guy and the tweets he showed. I will never show those tweets because I don't want to give them airtime, but I think it's disgusting. I think it's disgusting. Yes, Nomi, I know. Yes, Lady C had I think a petition to put the titles in abeyance, but there is actually a specific one going around for the people of Sussex. And I, believe it or not, have not seen it. Even though I'm from Sussex, I have not seen it. So I need to see it. Please pass the pepper. What you went through was deplorable, unacceptable. Yeah, it was. And I'm sad to say, and I'm saying this on here, it's still going on. It's still going on. Nowhere near to the level it was, but it's still going on. And that's what's really sad. Is that these people just it's almost like they don't see you as a real person. They just decide they don't like you, and it's not even just about saying I don't like you. It's I don't like you, but I want to try and ruin your life. That is when it takes a whole nother level. When you're trying to ruin someone's career, when you're trying to attack their children, and it's still going on. I mean, I choose to ignore it because even though I see it and I know that people mean well, they send me things, and I understand that in case I need to go to the police or something like that. I totally get that. But for the most part, I just choose to ignore it because at the end of the day, I know who I am. My kids know who they are. The people that I love and that care about me know who I am. So if people want to believe, and here's the thing, if people want to believe things without seeing proof, that's their choice. There's nothing I can say or I'd want to say to convince somebody to like me, to believe me. I don't care. If it's not that I don't care about the people on the channel, I would like to think that everyone here knows me well enough by now, but if people want to bully other people, the biggest way you give away your power is acting like you care about what they're saying. I have seen the most awful names about my condition that I've spoken about. there's crazy names that are out there. One of them that I've seen is I'm being called gas bottle legs, which is I actually find quite funny. But this is what I mean. It's like, you either got to take humor in what people are saying so you don't give them that power, or you just kind of ignore it, because it doesn't have any bearing on who I am as a person. But unfortunately, this is what bullies do, and this is unfortunately what Mr. B has done. And I say Mr. B because I don't want to keep saying his name, but and Nate is fighting back, and quite rightly so. Tuppence book depository sends anywhere in the world. Yes, it does. It's really good. It's one of the best companies I've ever used, actually. Jan, Lowe's book I pre-ordered, and Amazon says shipping in January. Originally it was June. It might be worth you cancelling that, Jan, and have a look at the book depository, because people are saying that it's free delivery and it's cheaper. Ham Shackleton, YouTube keeps deleting or editing Trev, so he's moving over to Rumble. Yeah, I don't blame him. I think a lot more people, and it's silly really, because YouTube are going to lose their revenue. People are going to get sick of it, and big accounts are going to end up moving over to Rumble. So if it keeps happening, I'm going to start moving things over. And so if they do, then they do. And at least I've then got another platform to then speak to you guys. Zephyr, you're going to have to move over to Rumble. Yeah, I feel it's coming. I do feel it's coming. Ginger Haynes, I'm in US and got Bauer's book really quick. I ordered from UK, got it before it went on sale here. Oh, that's good. Sophie, which video was it? What, the video that got taken down? I can't say that I can describe it, because it was a live that I did with, so it was kind of like a video where we just chat like we always do. There wasn't anything descriptive that I can say that was in it, that I can say, oh, it was that video. It was just one where we were chatting and it got taken down. I got a warning. Please pass the pepper. Ems, you are solid on your own. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Yeah, I mean, I like to hope that I am, that people, are watching because they want to watch. I will never be somebody that buys views or followers or whatever it is. Everyone that's here is genuine, and that's what I like. And if it means that my channel grows slowly, then so what? It's authentic. I don't mind that at all. Zephyr, what is the name of the Rumble channel? It's the same name as this. It's Tea and Therapy. There's nothing on it at the minute. There is nothing on it. So, please, by all means, go across and find me on there. I will put the link in the description box. So please go across, and, you can certainly start following me on there. And I'll start to kind of upload some things on there. But yeah, so I will put the link so you will, you guys know where it is. So in case this suddenly goes down, and I've got no way to reach anybody, just go across, follow, and I'll do a little video so you can see. But there's nothing on there at the minute, but you'll see the Tea and Therapy sign. It's all there. Jacqueline, we'll subscribe to your Rumble channel today. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Pina, you're brilliant, Ems. Keep going, my love. Thank you. Ham Shackleton, Ems, what's your Rumble account called? I've joined Trev over there already. It's yeah, again, it's up. I mean, we'll say it again. It's the same name as this. It's called Tea and Therapy. I will, like I say, I will put the link in the description box. Rumble, great. I'm subscribing. Oh, thank you. Please pass the pepper. Sarah, I can't understand why Margaret had to be cremated to be with her mum and dad. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure actually. Tuppence, if she had got up and put the candle out, I'm not going to say that publicly, Tuppence, but I find it quite funny. Zephyr, sure will be a lot easier if Hazmat left his first wife. Yeah, and again, if you're unhappy, then yes. This is why his stubbornness, I think, it's like, maybe he doesn't want to, because of, I don't know, I don't know, maybe there's something that she's holding over him, or it's a very toxic relationship. Enid, hi, caught you live this time. Well done, my lovely. I'm glad you managed to join us here. Reports of elephant wanderer. Oh, hello, elephant. How are you? Reports of super injunction to stop info coming out about kids. This will break soon. Good. Are we wait a minute. Are we talking about the Cambridge kids or their kids? Wait, hang on a minute. Which one are we talking about? Because we were talking about Prince George. I have a feeling that you're talking about their kids. Which case, yes, possibly. And that's not good. Tuppence for citizenship, yes. Okay, thank you for answering that. Tina Styles, if you become okay, that's great, thank you. Pie Susan, you need to link to Rumble because you need specific spelling and spaces. Yes, I will put the link in the description box. When I've come away from here and I edit the video or upload the video to YouTube, it will all be in there, and I'll put it in there for you. Is what it is. It is. Has an addiction problem. At present, he's addicted to her. Yes, exactly. When you are an addictive personality, you will find something to be addicted to, and at times multiple. And he's very much, he would be in a position where he's possibly addicted to the way she was in the beginning, potentially the sex. And so then what she does is she withdraws that. And so then, like any addict, you crave more, you want it. So you'll do anything to get it. And that's kind of how she has him in this holding pattern. Nicola, hi, Ens. My sister-in-law became a British citizen and she had to swear allegiance to our queen and country. Thank you. I wasn't aware. I mean, it makes sense, to be fair. As a British citizen, I suppose it's not something I've ever really thought about, but that does make sense. How long do you give H&M marriage? Well, personally, I think it's over. I personally believe their marriage is over. I think they are only together for the purposes of business. So I think their marriage is over, but together, that's a difficult one because it really does depend on whether or not, because two people can pretend they're together for social events, but actually live separately. So that's a very difficult one. But I would say at this moment in time, I believe their relationship is over. It's done. I think it's been done for a while. Woo, if that constant holding of him was the other way around, he'd be accused of abuse. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Isn't it the irony of the fact that if a man took a woman away from her family, did everything the way Meghan's behaved, he would be abusive, controlling. But because it's a woman that does it, it's like it's different. No, it's not. It's the same thing. Tina Peters, good evening, Ems from via. Well, I'm just going to say Tuscany because I can't actually pronounce that. Temperature drop this week, wind range 17 this evening. Yeah, we've got it all here too. It's and the evenings are getting darker. Wow. Who with anything to lose would bother with Markle? Yeah, you'd be surprised. You would be surprised if they believe that she can assist them with a means to an end, especially the people that are against the monarchy. She probably would be the perfect person to have because she's got, especially when the relationship does completely break down and he leaves or she leaves, she will have an axe to grind even more so than what we're seeing now. And so she will be perfect for somebody who is of the same mindset. And Kit Singh, hello, girls. Not what, just girls, or do we include men in that too? Lisa Lee, hello, my lovely. Phyllis Thomas, so glad you're back. I've missed your broadcast. Yeah, I'm sorry. I do explain in my video tomorrow. I'm going to upload one tomorrow. I've just needed time out. There's been so much going on with my son going. I've actually, it hit me it kind of in like going into the week, and I've been very drained. I have to say the menopause is kicking my butt. I'm so tired. I've never known tiredness like it. So I've just had to take some time out. And just while I'm getting to grips with the menopause and everything, I may not do as like every single day, but I will definitely still keep going. I'm not going to give up, and I'll still be doing the lives. Raw carrots are supposed to help with hot flushes. Well, okay. And they're supposed to help you see in the dark as well. So that's good. Oh. Anna Dore, thank you very much for that. That's very kind of you. I have to scroll back up. It's so frustrating when these comments jump. Hilda, hello, my lovely. Long time no see. Sally Ann, what she said, she's saying the Prince George thing was taken out of context. Well, you're right. I agree. It shouldn't have been in there. Then you can't take anything out of context then, can you? And I won't be buying that book, no. Me Rowe, hello, my lovely. Judy Faulkner, poor Molly, her case was heard at our coroner's today. So sad to see all the news. Oh, that is very sad. That is very sad. I'm so sorry. Texas Mama, Texas Bubble here. Yay, you made it. Whee, well done. Excellent. 448 in the chat. This is amazing. Thank you, guys. Please make sure that if you haven't hit that like button, please do. My face is starting to get more and more flushed. Can you see that? I'm actually going redder and redder by the minute. Kathy Moody, I'm late, but hi to all. Hey, Liz, even if you come here for just even to say hi, it's lovely that you just dropped in. It's like we're just all chatting as friends. You can just pop in and pop out again. It's fine. Where would A be in the UK with royal family? Possibly, but I have a feeling, and here's a theory, and again, it's an opinion. Doesn't mean to say it's correct. Do you remember when the rumors were coming out about William having an affair? I have a theory that actually it was Harry that was stepping out on Meghan. And I potentially believe that he got somebody pregnant. Now, again, theory, just opinion, doesn't mean it's fact. But I have a theory that I believe he got somebody pregnant. And that's why they had to rush the pregnancy, the alleged pregnancy with Meghan. Because they had to do something to obviously. So I think I think the child is with the real mother. That's my theory. Either that or the surrogate. But here in the UK. Just a theory. Marlene, oh, I'm sorry I missed you saying goodbye. I'm sorry I'm not catching up with the chat very well, am I? Lady Jane, Queen Elizabeth looked her best, truly happy and joyful at the end of the Queen's 70th Jubilee. Yes, she did, didn't she? She did look absolutely, yeah. And that, like you say, in the words of Ed Sheeran, she looked absolutely perfect. Edith Malone, Philip and the Queen's mum were consorts. Philip was royal blood, Queen mum. Yes, that's correct. Cammy, yes, Prince William just tweeted about it, and some people have the nerve of asking why doesn't he defend his sister-in-law like she's not. Oh, honestly, she's an adult. This is what I mean. It's like one doesn't negate the other. It's like just because he speaks out in defense of somebody doesn't mean to say that he has to then automatically speak out in defense of her. He would only do that if she was actually innocent, which she's not. Caroline Gardner, so enjoying your chat, so real. Thank you very much, my lovely. I love the lives, I have to say. I think if I wasn't so tired all the time and I actually had more time, I would do a lot more lives because I do really enjoy connecting with you all. Maggie P, instead of social media banning people for criticizing Meghan, they should concentrate on actual online bullying. Absolutely agree. Absolutely agree. They really should. What they should stop doing is allowing people to make like thousands of accounts to bully people, to target harassment. You know, that's what they should stop doing. You should be allowed an account, fair enough. But if you use that account to bully, then you lose that account. It's a consequence. If you're not going to bully, then you won't lose your account. It's simple. Lisa K, I had someone threaten to kill me for not letting them into the Facebook group. Needless to say, they were blocked and law enforcement officials were notified. Yeah, I mean, that's craziness. That's crazy talk. You know, you think of how many groups there are, but that, you know, but people become obsessive and like I said, they don't see you as a real person. And that's very worrying, I think. Please pass the pepper. Mothers do not leave their babies for a few days, never mind weeks. I just can't see it with the children if existing are in their care. I agree. They were over here for a long time, and there was no real mention of the children. Nothing really come up. And they don't behave like parents. Harry is very petulant. He's very immature. Usually when you have and I say usually because not all the time, but usually when you have a child, you kind of grow up a bit. But Harry hasn't. Most definitely hasn't. And she slipped up. And if you listen to my video when I spoke about her speech, she said, looking through the eyes of my child. She never said looking through the eyes of my children. She said looking through the eyes of my child. She slipped up. So that tells me that there is one child. One. Diane Lee, I would love to hear your thoughts on Lily. I would love to do a video on the children, and maybe when I'm across to Rumble, I will, but I know that if I do that here, I will probably get booted. Lynn Ivision, I think you have a lot of integrity. Thank you. And I hope that you know what, I think anyone can say anything. I could come on here and say, you know, that I'm this, that, and the other. But I think been doing this now a long time on here, speaking to you guys. And I would like to think that by now you would see in my behavior, in the way that I am, that I hopefully I come across that way. And at the end of the day, it's a choice. If you don't like me or don't want to be on this channel, then I wish you well. And okay, you know, go find something that is more suitable for you. Royals leave their children with nannies. Yeah, they do. I agree with that. But they could have brought their children over here with a nanny. And they could have left the children with the nanny, but the children still been over here. Everywhere they go, every time they leave their children, they never go anywhere with their children. If you look at the way Catherine and William are, they take their children pretty much everywhere, unless there is a reason why they can't. They go everywhere as a family. Those two, you never see it. Never. Tuppers. Artificial is Harry's and another woman he was involved with the UK supposedly she kept the child allegedly. Yeah, and that's what I think too. Live chat on Eric's channel was several hours ago. Cuddles to Arthur. Yeah, he's curled up on the bed, all snoozles. She was Princess Dumbledore. She was terrified to leave to do a short official duty after the heater incident, but had no problem leaving both kids alone for 17 days. Yet with no security. Yeah, exactly. I know. You know, we know that didn't happen. That didn't happen. Pie Susan, please put a link to your Rumble up. I will put it in the description box of the video when it goes up. Jude, good morning. It's 5 a.m. in South Australia. Good morning. What are we now? So it's now 10 to 9. So 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's almost 6 a.m. Almost 6 a.m. in where my son is. Oh, we got a troll. We got a troll. Bozo the clown is gone. Yeah, you know what, that makes me laugh. They watch something, they come onto a live and watch it and then feel the need to comment. Boring. Okay. And Go away then. Go find something else. Like I care. Please, Pastor Pepper, you shouldn't have to prove a negative. I'm disgusted and so disappointed by the bullying of you and yours. There should be a law about this where proof is required for any yes, 100% proof required, because it absolutely blows my mind how people will say someone is doing something but give no proof. And then you look at the comments and all the comments are kind of like, oh my God, I can't believe they're doing that. That's so shocking. I'm going to unfollow them or I'm going to unsubscribe from them. It's like, really? They've shown no proof whatsoever. They've just said someone's doing something and you're believing them. And that's brainwashing. That's very cult-like behavior. If you're going to believe someone without actually asking for any facts or proof, that's very cult-like behavior. Judy, still only 15 likes shown on my phone. You probably have to refresh because I definitely believe that the likes have gone up since then. I was so excited for the live today that I thought it was yesterday. Then I realized it was today, Cami. Did you? Believe you me, I do that all the time. So you're definitely in good company there. Janet, you are very calming, Ems. No drama or angry undertones. That's why I champion you. Thank you. I love that. Glad to hear you've joined, Trev. Yeah, I'm always going to be on the side of what's right. I don't always have to agree with somebody. I don't always have to like some of the things that they say or do, but I do believe in the right to be able to have an opinion about something. Sandy Robertson, Russell Brand is going to Rumble. He's already over there. Yeah, I saw that he got a video removed as well. He's already over there because I follow him. I really like him. Pie Susan, I love both Murky Meg's voice and M's. Yeah, Murky Meg's got. I think she's got a great voice. She's very calming. She was one of the first channels I ever watched when I was in the lockdown, and she was very calming. Sally Ann, we're all here because we like you. Your honesty, humor, and a good dollop of common sense. On a good day. I do have bad days, Sally. And I don't always necessarily bring the common sense to those days. Alison Marie Ems, just wanted to let you know that I look forward to your videos, especially the live versions. Please continue with all your hard work. I appreciate you listening to you from Pennsylvania, USA. Thank you. That's very kind of you, Alison. I appreciate that. I appreciate you. Please, Pastor Pepper, you should upload all of your videos. Great watch list to Rumble in case YouTube pulls a stunt. Yeah, so I need to work out how to do that. I don't know whether I have to, because I've obviously not got all of my videos. They are uploaded to YouTube, but I don't know how to. Maybe I have to download them again to then upload them to Rumble. I don't know. Roxanne, what I don't understand is how H&M thought they could get away with pretend children, even if they physically exist. I don't think they are related to them by DNA. Well, in a way, it's kind of easy if you think about it, because if they'd stayed here in the UK, and here's that this is another theory of mine, then they would have been exposed. And I think that's part of the reason why they left, is because they can't hide here. But in the States, of course they can. They can use it under the we're trying to keep our children private. And look at what's happened. No one's batting an eyelid. No one is saying anything. So it's like, yeah, we're keeping our kids private. We're not showing our kids to anybody. And maybe behind the scenes, they're going through adoption agencies, trying to find the perfect fit for the child. And then when they found one, they're going to reel that child out and be like, ta-da, here's Lily. And because we haven't seen the child for a long time, we'll buy it. People will buy it and believe it. Because people are scared to go there. People are scared to actually ask questions when it comes to things like that. I mean, yes, okay, we could be wrong, but it's okay to ask questions. We have a right, in a way, to be able to ask those questions. Okay, they don't have to answer the questions, but that's what this is for. Sandra, hello, my lovely. Christine Brooks, glad to have you back again. I'm very delayed on these messages, I would like to say. I'm really sorry. Link is not showing up on the Rumble search. Okay, I will definitely put that in the description box. And I might even put it up on the community page for the people that don't see it on the description box. Nookie, do you think that H's book will do a lot of damage to the royals? I think they'll take a hit, a bit like, if you imagine that with a ship, this is how I'm going to describe this. So when a ship is kind of in the sea, and the rumors were that we're going to talk about maybe I don't know if it's the right thing to do, but say when a ship hits an iceberg. Now, apparently, if a ship hits an iceberg head on, it can survive and it won't sink because they will put the there's a name and I've forgotten, but the doors that go down that kind of seal off everything, and so it takes a hit. Now, I think that's what it is with the royal family. If it takes a hit, it can survive. And I think that, yes, it will take a hit with Harry's book, depending on what he says. But it's when it's consistent, and like with if it goes along the side and it rips like into the real kind of core of the ship, then it sinks. And I think all the time that it's just taking these hits, it will survive. It's survived worse than this. But I think it depends on what it is and depends on how many there are. Ham Shackleton, you've frozen now. I'm hoping that I'm not frozen anymore. Laurie Wilcox, thank you for the super sticker. Guys, I just want to say that if you send me a super sticker, please make the most of it. Stick a question in there, because when it comes up, it's a color and I definitely see it. Goodbye, Kerry. I'm sorry I missed your saying goodbye. So please, you make the use of the super sticker if you're going to do one, because at least then I see your question, because sometimes I might miss your question if you've got one. I am so sorry for your loss. Oh, who's lost? Who's lost? See, I'm missing things. Somebody's lost somebody, and I would like to know who they are. Joe Ellen. Millie, thank you very much for the $3 super sticker. Oh, Joe Ellen, my son was an addict and I had to remove him from my life. He died 2 years ago and still feel maybe I could have helped him. Oh, that's very sad, Joe. So look, without obviously going too much into this, because I know this is very personal for you, but what I will say is the chances are he would have done this anyway. Even if you had have helped him then, when somebody is going through all of that, unless they get that help themselves, there's not really much you can do. And I certainly have learned that through therapy, because one thing with therapists we learn is not to take the responsibility on if someone does take their own life. You know, as a therapist, could I have done more? It is ultimately their responsibility, and you're going to feel that because you're his mum. But for the most part, it possibly would have, I would say most definitely would have possibly happened anyway. It may not have happened then, but it certainly would have happened at some point, unless he would have then got himself maybe some help. I don't know, but I still understand that that's very, very hard for you, and I'm so sorry. I can't even begin to imagine what that must feel like for you. So that's very sad. Millie, blocked. Yes, I blocked Bozo the clown as well. Bozo was acting like a clown. Deborah Ricketts, hi Ems, just good to see you. Good to see you too, my lovely. 397 likes. Yeah, we got there. We've now got 444 in the live. Deborah, I love the lives. I'm recently retired from teaching, so most of the people I know are still teaching, so it's a little lonely. I enjoy hearing your voice, and it's my Friday treat. Ah, yeah, I can understand that. I can understand that feeling lonely, which is why I wanted to create the Bubble family for people that just needed a bit of support and a bit of, and felt a bit lonely at times. Sometimes we just need to connect with somebody and just know that somebody cares. Enid, I don't know about anybody else, but I feel such a fool for being taken in by Alex Belfield. I still don't know all the ins and outs with this case. I really don't. I'm getting so many. I've looked into it a little bit, and it's a bit of a minefield. From what I'm seeing, this has been going on for a long, long time. And unfortunately, as someone myself who has experienced online bullying, I can't condone that in any shape or form. So I just, I don't know. I mean, it's. I just don't. I don't understand why he would spend that length of time going after people. I don't know. I mean, some of the things are not. I don't think are that harsh, but I suppose if it's a consistent, like I say, if someone's consistently going at you, sometimes it doesn't matter what they say. It's just that you get to a point of, like, you almost get too anxious even to go online. And if your job is online, like mine is, you almost get scared in a way to go online because you're terrified of what you're going to see. So if he was creating people to feel like that, then that's bad. Sally L, hello, Ems from California, love your channel. Thank you, my lovely. I'm glad you are here. Lisa S, New York in the house, still working, but didn't want to miss your Friday live. Oh, thank you, my lovely. Jane Nielsen, oh my God, these allegations about the children not being real are crazy. Well, you know, Jane, at the end of the day, of course, you are absolutely entitled to your opinion. I think I'm just going by what I see with my own eyes and the way they behave. But like I say, if I'm wrong and it's proven, then I'd be the first person to say, you know what, I hold my hands up, I was wrong and I shouldn't have said it. But just from what I know and from what I'm seeing, I'm not saying that I do think RA is real, but I'm not saying that she's not a real child, but I don't think that she's hers. I don't think that she's hers. Nookie Bear, you can sync your videos from YouTube to Rumble. I believe I've done that. So we'll see. After this live, as I've done this and uploaded this, we'll see if this one actually goes across to Rumble. Cheryl D, I miss you and Trev, but understand under the circumstances. Best wishes for the menopause too and onwards and upwards. Thank you. Yeah. Menopause sucks. Marilee, when I question them, have children, but that's their go-to. You get called a racist. That's their go-to. You criticize anything about her, their go-to is, well, it's because you're racist. It's gone out of the window that it's about behavior or it's just about asking a question. You can't ask anything now. It's like you've got to be racist. Right, guys, I've been on for an hour and a half. And so I'm gonna be going in a couple of minutes because I haven't even had my dinner yet. So I am going to be going and just chilling out for the rest of the evening. This has gone really quickly, really quickly. So I apologize if I haven't got to all of you with the comments. I really do apologize. Tickety boo. Yes, I do have a neck fan, but unfortunately, which lovely people, a lovely person got me, but unfortunately it's a little bit noisy. So I can't put it on while I'm doing a video. I wear it all the time outside of that, but I can't use it while I'm doing a video. Yes, no, Lily, neither child has a single Meg natural trait. I agree. I'm sorry, but to have two extremely pale children with red hair, I'm not buying it. And she'll be classed as a geriatric pregnancy as well. So not buying it. Not buying it. I'm sorry. And again, that's just my opinion. And I appreciate that not everyone has the same opinion. It's okay. That's what we're here for. Em's hair would get tangled in it. Yeah, it would. It does. It does. It's like, this is why it's all curly, because it's gone all frizzy. The Hobbit Hole. You're going to have to watch the replay Hobbit Hole because I do explain why I think he's in the UK. Thank you, T and my name's Ems, Joe Ellen. My name's Ems. Thank you guys to all of you that have joined me here. I will be doing a live again next week. I will try and do a different time. So I might put a poll up in the community page to find out what sort of times are suitable for you guys, because I know some of you can't always get on Friday night. So I want to make sure that everyone gets a chance to come on and, you know, appear, you know, come on the live and have a chat. So, but thank you, all of you, for the super chats that were given to me. Thank you so much. You are very kind. I can buy myself a couple. I might even buy myself a bottle of wine out of one of them. I'm not sure yet. But thank you very much for joining me and spending some of your Friday with me here. I very much appreciate it. And as always, as you know, I love you. I appreciate you. But most of all, I respect you. Have a great rest of your Friday. Have a wonderful weekend, guys. And please go in the description box below when I upload the video, and all of the information will be there, including the link to the Rumble account. So take care, everybody. Stay safe, and I love you. Bye.